There, party people, Dandoff here, and let's start off another episode of Minecraft Let's Play. So I've been doing some work offline, and boom, I put a box around it. So I put a box around the sorting system. I want to start getting some of the groundwork for this area done. I had put this here. This is not going to stay. I was just toying with some ideas. I have a very terrible napkin drawing of what I'm planning for this area, but I want to kind of discuss the plan with you guys, and then start getting some work done on this mega castle. I want this thing to be giant. I want it to be like overbearing. I just want it to be like annoyingly big. So kind of the idea, the way that I build is definitely different than the way that a lot of the other YouTubers build. I don't necessarily do the outside first, make it look pretty, and then go in and make stuff fit in the middle. What I like to do is build my functional rooms out first, make them the size and exactly like I want it with whatever redstone components I decide to put in it. And then after that's done, go around and put decorations around the outside of it. So we're probably going to start with a lot of very big squares, just like the one we have here, because I want it to be functional, and then we'll make it look good in the end. So we'll come over here. Yeah, see, it's just a big black square that I've put everything on. So we'll basically get some outlining done, and then we might start building out a square or two on this. And then I hope that we can, because one of the first rooms I want to build is a library, and it is on the basement floor, like this sorting system is. So I think that's probably the best place to start here, so I can start digging out. So ultimately, kind of over here in this area on this side is where these dang guys, is where the library is going to be. It's going to be kind of next to the sorting system. That guy is quick. And yeah, so that's let me actually go down here real quick. Let me get some milk. So we'll put the library there. I think it'll be a good place to store all of our books from enchanting. I think it'll look really nice to have a big open library. We'll have a big nice entrance to it. We'll have our enchanting there. We'll have a bunch of books. And yeah, I think it'll just turn out really, really nice. So ultimately, I just need to dig out a whole bunch of that area. I don't have milk on me. I'm gonna have to go find a cow. Yeah, so I'm gonna dig out all of this area just like I did this. I don't think it's gonna go too much into the side of the mountain, because I don't think it's necessary. But I'll probably butt it up right against it. So yeah, I'm thinking. Oh, there's one more back there. So I'm thinking it'll be fairly large. It'll probably be a little bit taller than this, but I wanted to start on the same level, because we're going to have this main hallway over here, and we're going to want to be able to have the stairway entrances coming in. So just like that one, we're going to have the stairway entrances, and this, where we're standing here, will be like the first floor, and we'll build up a couple other things on there as well. But I think this is a good place to start, so I'm going to do some digging. I'm going to kind of get the shape laid out a little bit, and then I'll see you guys in a few minutes. I'm going to go get some milk. Okay, so while we're working on this over here, there's something else I wanted to take a look at. As you can see, I've done a little bit of digging already. So the other thing I want to take a look at is I want to get the floor nailed down, because if I'm putting in another room, I need to have a floor idea laid out. So kind of what I'm thinking is, if I take this polished basalt and use it as like a center aisle and go down each way, and then put, I think the diorite looks best, this polished diorite. I think this looks really nice, and it helps brighten up the room a little bit. And then use that for basically the rest of the flooring. Maybe I'll do something in the back to kind of hide the fact that it's so deep, or maybe I'll just put like a little wall here or something to cover the stair, to cover this. But I'm really just focused on the floor right now, because I need to get this in if I'm going to be putting another big room over there. The floor idea might change, but at least I can have an idea of what I'm trying to do, and what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and do this whole room. I'm going to get it all done with the basalt and the diorite, and then I will come back as soon as I have it done, and we'll take a look at it. See you guys in a few. All right, everyone, we are back and we have a floor. Look at this. I think this turned out much better than I expected, honestly. Um, I wasn't too convinced about the polished diorite. I'm also debating if these two need to be going this way, but I kind of like how it splits into it a little bit. But yeah, I think this looks really nice. This gives us a nice pathway. And then ultimately, when I come back and redo all the walls and stuff in this room, I'm going to be using a lot of shroom lights. And then I think I'll probably be putting shroom lights under the chest, and I can get rid of the torch spam. So when I do that, and then I do the walls will have some light in it as well. And I think I can get rid of all the torches in this room. But that's for another day. We have a floor, and I'm excited about that. Yay, floor. You can also see that I'm 17 levels. I've just been cleaning out the farm when it fills up. So, time to get back to this. I've dug out a big hole. I'm going to put a box in here, and we'll see how it goes. See you in a few. And we are back, guys. All right, cool. So, I have built out another box here. Oops, there's a little block sticking out here. So, I've built out a box here. So, what we're going to do is just take a look inside here. It's just a big open room, but ultimately I want this to be like a big grand library. I want it to feel like super open and epic when you're in here. I think, books along the walls, have a nice big enchanting table in the middle. Who knows what else we can put in here, but I think it'll look really nice. I think we'll use dark oak for the floors, have a lot of wood along the walls and stuff as well. So I'm going to need a lot of books. I'm going to need a lot of dark oak. So this is going to have to just wait a minute until I can get all those materials. I do have a cow farm, so maybe I'll go start feeding that up, get some wheat going and doing all that. But I think things are making really nice progress over on this side. I think we're moving along, and I think once we get more of these rooms in place, I have plans right now for 7 or 8 different rooms. They're not all going to be this big, obviously. But I wanted to build like the lower levels first, because we're going to do the lower levels. The library is one of the only other ones on the lower level. But we've also got notes for probably a tower for wheat or food or something to that effect. I need a bedroom, obviously, a throne room. You can't have a castle without a throne room. I'm definitely going to need some sort of smelter in here. I have some pretty good ideas for that, so we'll have some fun building a good smelter. I definitely want a wall around this thing, probably somewhere in this range. We will put the wall there kind of like that. And then, if I want to put some potions in here, I definitely need a portal room. There's a lot of different rooms that we're going to have to build, but I have a very, very terrible napkin drawing of what my plans are for this thing. So I think we'll just keep chipping away at it. We'll keep getting the bulk stuff done, because obviously we're going to come in here in the end and we're going to make this whole thing look really nice. But I want to get the shape in, and then we can get the functionality in, so we can actually move in and live here pretty easily and pretty well, pretty comfortably. And then we'll start worrying about the decorations on the outside once we kind of have all that going. So yeah, I think we've made some good progress here. I think things are moving right along. Hey guys, we are back, and I've been placing some blocks. So we've got the shulker unloader is now blocked in. Looking pretty good. Got everything in here, it's all torched up. Again, I'll eventually come back and make all of these rooms look really good. I'll probably put like glass on this in the front here or something so that you can see through and see all the redstone. But we're just kind of making the shape for now. I've also built the throne room. So let's go look over there. So this is going to be the throne room. I think it's going to be really cool. It's a nice long room. We'll have a nice big throne at the end. That's why I'm collecting up the netherite. I want to make sure that there's definitely netherite blocks in my throne. I do not want to sit on it. My butt needs to go on the netherite. There can be diamonds and other things involved in the throne, but I definitely want to sit on the netherite. Just right on the netherite block. Yep. That's how I want to do it. I think that's going to look super cool, super epic in here. And then we'll probably do some like pillars, and we'll probably have some like armor stands with some, armor and stuff on them. And I don't know, something really cool for in here. So yeah, I'm gonna keep building out these rooms. I still have a bunch of blackstone in my chests. I haven't even tapped into the shulker box yet. So yeah, I'm gonna add in another couple rooms. But yeah, this is why I wanted to go ahead and get the infrastructure in, because then I can see what's actually on the inside, what's on the outside, and what I need to decorate which way. I think that's going to be very helpful in getting the whole look of this thing done. So I'm going to keep building out some rooms, and I'll see you in a few. Alright guys, we are back once again, and we have made some more progress. So I put in a couple more squares. So we've got a square now for our master bedroom. So this is where we're going to have our master bedroom here. We'll probably make some sort of a secret passageway into the throne room. And then, yeah, we'll have a bedroom, a bed, and, probably a big glass window. This might end up being a patio or something. That'll look pretty cool. And then in here, we've got what is going to be the super smelter room. The ceiling might need to raise, but we're just going to do that as needed according to the size that we're going to end up making this super smelter. But I have a pretty good idea for that. I think I want to do like a 32 furnace array. I think it'll be pretty cool, and I think it should fit because it's going to be more long than it is tall. So yeah, so that kind of is what we have going. Yeah, so let's get a look at this from the air. It's starting to look pretty epic up here. It's starting to look pretty big. It's filling in this space pretty nicely, which is what I wanted. Yeah, so let me get a good landing spot here. Hopefully right on this tree. Yeah, it's starting to look pretty good. Oh, I missed a spot up there. Let's go fix that. But yeah, I think it's starting to look pretty cool. And then, of course, it's going to get taller and, look much better once we actually start decorating it and it's not just big black squares. But, we have a nice outline going, which I think is definitely a helpful start for the build. So I think this might just be a little bit of a shorter episode. I've done a lot of episode mining and collecting and block placing this time. There are a few more rooms that I want to get built, but you've kind of seen the progress as it is, and you know what's going on, so I'm going to continue doing this off camera. But I do want to say thanks for watching. I hope you like where this is going, and kind of what I'll start doing is building out the inside of each one of these rooms one by one, and then start making them useful. And then over time, as we start getting further and further, we'll start decorating the outside of this thing too, and it'll start becoming this big epic monstrous castle, and I think it's going to be really, really fun. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.